Everybody to the LEAP introduction call. My name is Hannah and I was a participant in the LEAP last year, and I will be joining the program as a coach in the LEAP Live program. So I will be hosting this intro call with Magdalena and Helena, and of course with the support of Alexandra and Adriana and all the others. So before we start, I want to make sure that everybody's familiar with the technological issues. So first of all, I would like you to write your name and your chapter in the description, and please mute yourself so we can really always only hear one person speaking. Otherwise it's really noisy and we can hear your background noises. So only unmute yourself when you're speaking. And in case your internet connection is bad, you can also use the chat function. And also for this meeting, please, if you have to leave, feel free to leave because we're all here voluntarily. So what are we going to do today? So we will start the call with a check-in. Then Magdalena will explain you what is LEAP, its different tracks, the vision, the mission, the goals of the LEAP. Then Helena will talk about your individual contribution and also what you need to prepare for LISA. And then Helena and me will go through the LEAP program in LISA, like the whole program for all these 7 days. And then we have a spot for all your questions that have not been answered by then. But of course, you can also ask pressing questions right away. And then in the end, we will do a short checkout. So with this call, we are aspiring to give you a good overview of the LEAP program and also try to answer all of your questions. But the meeting also will be recorded, and there will be a Podio workspace, and our participants guide will be sent to you the following days, and I will share the presentation with you if you want to. So I would like to start this meeting with a check-in. So I would like to say your name, your chapter you're in, and name an animal you have something in common with, which is your favorite one. And then you choose another person. So I will start. So I'm Hannah from Oikos Graz, and I'm in LEAP Live, and my animal would be a dolphin, and I'm Matthias.
So hi, I'm Matthias. I'm from Oikos Bayreuth, and an animal I have something in common with is a lion. I would choose Sasha. Did you understand me?
Who did you choose next?
Lasha.
Yasha, you have to unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
Okay. My name is Lasha. I'm from Oikos Tbilisi. I feel like a lazy dog because it's evening in Tbilisi, in Georgia. 8 hours, yeah. And it's so excited day, and I'm so boring now.
Merci.
Who do you choose next, Sasha?
Monica.
Hi, my name is Monica. I'm from Oikos Jana, and an animal I would choose is a fox, I guess. I don't know. I like foxes, and they're smart. Not saying that I'm always smart, but it would be an old goal to achieve. Yeah. Next I choose is Helena.
Hello, I am Helene. I am actually from Oikos Vienna. I'm also one of the hosters of this meeting, and I'll be a coach during the next year. And the animal I choose for today is, I think I started as a panther and now I'm a turtle. Yeah. And the next person I choose is Maggie.
Hey, my name is Magdalena. I'm from Oikos Graz, and I'm also today a host of this meeting and will be facilitate maybe some more meetings like these or calls. An animal would be a lazy panda because I tried some new fitness exercise the last days and I can't move anymore, so that would fit best for me. And next I choose, so maybe a new name, Ellen.
So hey, my name is Ellen and I'm from Oikos St. Gallen. I think I would choose a cat for the animal. It's like laying around a little bit. But and the next person I choose would be Chloe.
Hello, so my name is Chloe. I'm from Oikos France. And I think I would choose a dog because it's an animal that is always happy for no reason. And the next person will be Janina.
Hello, I'm Janina. I was a former member of Oikos Reutling. Currently I'm living in Cologne and I'm working for the international team in the marketing group. And I would be a chameleon because I think that I'm different with every person. And next is Elena.
Hi, I'm Melina. I'm from the Oikos Reutling chapter as well, or I'm a former member of the Oikos Reutling chapter. And I would choose a squirrel because they are so agile and jump from tree to tree. I like that. And I will choose, let's see, I will choose Maike.
Hello, my name is Maike. I'm originally from Oikos Tübingen. I'm an alumna now and I'm here as a coach. And I choose also a turtle because I love salad. And I choose Florian.
Hey, my name is Florian. I'm a member of the Witten chapter. And I think my favorite animal for today is also dolphin. Because dolphins, they can sleep and be awake at the same time, like with one part of the brain, they can sleep and the other part, they can be awake. I think that describes pretty much like my mood today. And next is Matthias. I've been at the beginning already.
Florian, right. Can you choose somebody else?
Yes, Adriana.
Hi, my name is Adriana. I work for Oikos International and also for the LEAP program. Excited to be here. And I will choose the bear because I need to sleep like a bear. And I choose Diana.
Well, hi, can you hear me? Hi, I'm Diana from Oikos Tbilisi, as like Lasha. And wait, let me see the slide. I forgot what should I say. Well, yeah, my chapter is Oikos Tbilisi, and the animal will be Black Panthera, and I would like to say hi to Lasha from my chapter. Thank you.
Can you choose another person because Lasha already introduced himself?
Oh, I just said hi to him. Okay.
Oh, you just said hi. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you.
Well, I would choose Tatiana.
Which one?
Yeah, who's the
There are two.
Oh,
go.
the blue one.
Yeah, I forgot to put my chapter behind. You want me or the other one?
You go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tatiana, also from the chapter Graz. And the animal I think I have most in common with is the dog. We always love to eat. And I choose Mike.
Yeah, my name is Mike. I'm from Oikos Hamburg, and I choose the animal an elephant because I have so many things to do, and I have too many things in my mind. I need the brain from an elephant right now, so it's the elephant. And I would choose. Paula. We take Paula.
Hi, I'm Paula from Oikos Pilot, but I also work for Oikos International, and I will be a lead coach. And yeah, like Ellen, I feel like a cat because I really want to relax in a warm place. Yeah, okay. Who's next? I don't know. Lina?
Who did you choose? I couldn't.
Lina, but Lina, can you unmute yourself? I think she heard me because she put on her like picture, but okay, it seems like she's like not at home. Maybe someone else. Saga.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Sagar. I was part of Oikos Kolkata in India, I think 3 years back. I am a coach here. A favorite animal I like to have something in common is a lion because I like to sleep all day and just eat. That's why a lion. And I'm feeling very good today because I had my sleep. Okay, I'll nominate, I think, Winnie Shen.
Hi, I'm Winnie, and I'm from Hong Kong. And the animal I have in common with would probably be cats because I think I'm normally really calm and not so aggressive. And I'll nominate Hannah.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm also from Hong Kong. And the animal I would choose today might be sloth, like the very slow one, because right now it's already 12 a.m. in Hong Kong, so it's a really long day, so I feel like I can barely move right now. Yeah. So the next one I would choose would be another Winnie Chan.
Hi, so I'm Winnie, and actually I'm from Hong Kong as well. And so an animal I would like to choose is a dinosaur, maybe, because I feel like I'm about to extinct. So the next person I'm gonna choose is Eva. Oh, Eva's on the train.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. I'm Lina. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm from the chapter Oikos Graz, and I would choose a bird because birds are free. And I'm sorry, my microphone didn't work before. And I choose Adriano.
I have dinner waiting, but Daria has not been yet.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Daria Miletić. I'm from Oikos Belgrade. For me, it's very tough to choose just one animal because I'm a biologist, but I think I would choose a tiger for today because I think I'm very motivated and done already many stuff today. And I would nominate, wait a minute, I would nominate Stefan.
Hi, can you hear me? I am Stefan. I'm from Oikos Belgrade, and as a favorite animal, I would guess I would choose dog because they like to do all sorts of stuff and they're like all over the place, so I can relate. So next person, I don't know if I can remember. It's like Nelly.
Can you choose somebody else? Nela's on the train. Maybe Greg or Katie?
Yes, I can go next. Hello, guys. Now, I'm Katie from Oikos Vienna. Sorry, I just got confused by the chat. I was in Oikos Reutlingen before coming to Vienna, though, and I've been doing 3 rounds of LEAP already, and I'm very excited. The animal I would describe myself with is a monkey because I can hardly sit still and I try not to take life too seriously. And yeah, I like bananas too. Yeah. Now, I think there's not many people left. Maybe the next person just wants to jump in themselves. Thanks.
Well, I can go then. So my name is Gregory. I'm from Oikos Brussels. I will be your coach this year, and I would like to not choose an animal or then the animal in rain because we all share this planet. Next is, I have no idea who's left. I wasn't there in the beginning. Had problem logging in. So same is, can someone jump in?
Yeah, I can go, if that's okay. Okay, hi guys. I hope you can hear me. My name is Tatiana, and I come from Paderborn chapter, Oikos Paderborn in Germany. And yeah, I'm really excited for the LEAP program. Looking forward to meeting you all in person. When it comes to the animal, I would choose monkey, even though I can't relate to the monkey, but I really admire this animal. I like how playful, active, energized, provocative at times they are. And yeah, I'm not sure who didn't go yet. So maybe Lenka?
Hello everyone, I'm Lenka. I'm originally from Oikos Prague, currently working on the curriculum change initiative for the Oikos International. As an animal today, I choose panda because I could well use some eucalyptus because I have been sick for last days, but hope I get better. And I wonder if Alexandra was already speaking or not.
No, thank you, Lenka. I'm Alexandra. I'm originally from Oikos Prague, and I'm now working for Oikos International as well, also in the LEAP program. And today I would choose a tiger, not only because it's my favorite animal, but also because tigers are strong and I need a lot of strength for the next month for all the preparations to come for Future Lab and LEAP. And I would choose Somya. Have you gone already? Is that how you pronounce it?
Hi guys, I hope you can hear me. Am I audible?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So hi, my name is Soumya. I'm from Oikos Jamshedpur. It's located in India. So the animal I would like to choose would be a bird because that's what we were discussing about in the class today. And maybe Monica will take up next because I don't know who's left now.
I already introduced myself. I don't know, maybe somebody can jump in if there's still someone left.
I can jump in. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. You cannot see me, I'm sorry. I don't have internet at my home anymore. I'm Tiffen. I also used to work for Oikos Leipzig and Oikos International. I'm an alumna now, and I'm going to be one of the peer-to-peer coach. And if I understood it right, I have to pick out an animal. So I think I would pick out an ant because I like to spend time with my friends. I do way too much. And I have to prepare everything, and it's a little bit, too much. And I cannot see you, so just jump in if you haven't spoken yet.
Yep. Oi. Is it better? Yes, looks like it. Okay, so I'm Clementine. I'm Oikos International President, originally from Oikos Reims. And so I work for Oikos International now. My animal would be a goat mountain because of so many reasons, but one is because it's in the mountain, like the name says. Yes, then I would say I think Nino and Miriam, is that it? I think you haven't talked.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Oh, okay. Sorry for being late. In my city, it's kind of very, very crazy right now. The roads are under construction and I couldn't manage to come home earlier. So hello, everyone. I'm Mariam from Georgia. And I actually didn't hear what you were talking about before, so I don't know what to say more. Sorry, did you hear me?
We just need your name, your chapter, so you said it, and an animal that you feel like you are right now or today or all the time.
I'm so sorry. My internet is very bad. I couldn't hear you.
You're gonna say your name, your chapter, and your soul animal. Okay.
Well, if the connection is bad, we just go on with the agenda, I would suggest, and we can use the chat function otherwise.
Yeah, please feel free if you haven't spoken yet, just write in the chat that we can all know where you're from and also the animal that you feel like today. Otherwise, thank you very much all for introducing yourself. We will continue with more content-wise, and I will talk a bit what LEAP is and also about the 3 different tracks we have now. So LEAP is a leadership program organized or developed by Oikos International to support young leaders like us, and also to develop ourselves and our chapters. The vision of the program is really to empower us or you in this case to drive sustainable change. And it was developed with the intention to really equip you with the tools to reflect on your personal values, on your beliefs, and also on your actions, what you do in your chapter, but also in your everyday life. But here it really is that LEAP is what you make out of LEAP, because we provide you with the tools, but you can apply or use them however you want. And we like the tools we are mostly or which we try to support you with are mostly related to soft skills like active listening and nonviolent communication, but also storytelling and so like soft skills like that. And it's very much about your personal development and self-awareness. So the goal is to become more responsible and sustainable in your decision making. And LEAP is also here to equip you with the insights, knowledge, and tools to do so. And from experience, I can really tell that it constantly challenges to reflect, but that's a very, very good learning experience. And it's also very much about raising questions, and like LEAP raises questions and not answering the questions. That's the part you have to put effort in. And the key concept of LEAP is to make you aware of your own values, of your own beliefs, and then to really find out what fits best to you and how you want to continue with whatever it is you chose to continue with. And at the moment, there are 3 tracks of LEAP. The first is the LEAP Life. This is very much for all people who are LEAP alumni, so who did the journey last year or last years. And it could be that people continue as peer-to-peer coaches or one-to-one coaches. So the roles are very different. But we are all here to support each other and to support also the participants in the other tracks. And there are 2 more tracks. The first is the LEAP chapter track and the LEAP advanced. And I will tell you a bit more about that in the next slide. So the LEAP chapter track is very new. And there's also the link here to apply for it. You can use that as kind of to get a coach for your own chapter. And then it's also about, there will also be a reflection call to share your insights and to really talk about the issues in your chapter. For example, if there's a big project coming on, there's for sure somebody in the international community who already did a big project, so you can ask for help or for support with any issues you're facing in your chapter. And there will be for sure also space for sharing the progress and exchanging ideas. There are different on-site meetings and chapter days, but if you're really interested to participate in that, please reach out to us via email. Then the next, and I think most of people are participating in the LEAP Advanced track. This is the 9-month journey, which helps you to become a more responsible leader and which supports you to getting to know yourself better. And there are different elements of the LEAP program. And in the timeline, we also put the link here. There's a really detailed description of everything there, but very short to also explain you what it is here. So you will have 2 on-site meetings, and the first one is coming very soon in end of October, and we also use this call here to explain you in detail what the LEAP meeting in Lausanne is about. And this is really a place to meet the other people and to enjoy the great diversity of Oikos, because you will meet people from around the world, and that is really a great opportunity for you. And then there will also be some webinars. This is also super cool because you can suggest topics. For example, if you really like a specific TED talk, but you don't think that you can have a personal talk with this person, you just suggest whoever it is to us, and then we try to reach out to the person. I think the last cohort, or that one before, was Julian Thrasher. He's very famous for his TED talk, and this is a really cool opportunity to also meet those people. Then there are written reflection guides for yourself, but also if you want, you can share them. And you can share them with your peer-to-peer group. This is a group formed in Lausanne. Every peer group will have a coach, and you are responsible for designing structure. So you will decide how often you meet, when you meet, and also about the things you will talk then. But this is very much to reflect within the group and to share your knowledge, your insights, and your learnings. And then there are also one-to-one coaching sessions. This is a great opportunity to also share your learnings and decide on which tasks you will work on during the 9-month journey. And especially important is that you share and also practice what you learn. So please feel free to also use everything what you get here in LEAP to support your chapter with, or really to practice what you did, because this will automatically lead that you also practice leadership. And I think that was it from the different tracks. Please feel free to ask whatever questions you have in the end of this call. And now we go on with the LEAP meeting, which will be in the end of October. And it combines the chapter days and also the LEAP Advanced Kickoff. It will be in Switzerland. It's a super beautiful place. We have been there last year, so you can look very much forward to it. And there will be for sure one space per chapter reserved for the representative. And here we also provide you with some video material to see how it was last year, and now we will go on with more details what you can expect from this week in Lausanne.
Okay, so now I will talk a little bit about what can you expect from us that we expect from you. So as we already said, all of it is very much bottom-up organized. So it depends very much on what you bring in, what you'll get out. And also you're very much involved in the program. So you're able to facilitate also and to co-create a program, for example, in Lausanne. How to facilitate, we will have a preparation call for you about that. So you can a little bit reflect on you can do this and how you want to do this. We'll prepare you for that on the 7th of October, 6 p.m. And there will be more information about that very soon. And we also will have a Podio space for you where we can share content and information before the meeting. During the year, we thought if you do the advanced track, this is for the advanced people who join the advanced track, we count approximately 1 hour per week of input, personal commitment. And it again depends very much on what track you chose and also on your own ambition. Exactly. And then there are some things we have for you to prepare for Liaison. You will get an email where this is written too, so you don't have to remind all of that now immediately, but so you have already heard it, and also you get a little bit of explanation. So the participant guide is going to reach you very soon, and online call for introducing the LEAP is also taking place right now. What we'll need from you too is a short bio and a picture for the website, so you can meet each other also beforehand. Then I already talked about the webinar and facilitation, which will take on 7th of October, 6 p.m. CES, which is also there to prepare you. Then we will have a mapping project session during the LEAP program. That is a session where all chapters can present the projects they're currently working on. And so if you want to prepare something special for this, just remember to bring it. Also, we will have a culture night during the LEAP program, and for this you can bring traditional food from your country. And we will also have a music night, so we would like you to bring a song to introduce during the music night. And another thing would be a presentation how your own country, how the state of sustainability is right now for your own country. So those are the things to prepare. Again, you will get an email about that. And yeah, we'll look further in detail of the program during the next slides.
So this is a brief overview of the program in Liaison. And before I want to go through it, I just want to mention again that within the meeting, that everybody can have some responsibilities. And during the meeting, there is no teacher-student situation, but rather that we all are a group of people who's willing to learn from each other and who's also eager to contribute to the personal growth of each other. And we all learn together. So the goals of these 7 days in Liaison are to deepen your knowledge and our knowledge about the Sustainable Development Goals, shortly SDGs, strengthening the integration of social perspectives in our chapters, and also to enhance our leadership competencies. So we will start with day 1. So from 2 o'clock onwards on the 25th, you can arrive. And then between 3 and 4, we will have a welcome aperitif, and then we will go through all the formalities and things like communication channels during the meeting, individual contributions, such as social media activities will be explained. And of course, we all get to know each other in person for the first time. And then we will have Swiss time, because you will not only get to know you and each other, but you will also get to know our hosting country, Switzerland. And therefore, somebody from the municipality of Liaison will come over, and they will tell you more about Liaison and Switzerland, and of course you can ask questions. And afterwards, each of you will present the sustainability status quo of your home country. And then we'll have dinner together, and you can use the evening to relax and recover from your journey to Liaison, since some of you have a really long way to get to Liaison. So the overall goal of the day is that you all arrive safe and sound in Liaison, and that you all get to know each other and your countries. And also very important that there's a common understanding that we treat each other with trust and respect. So day 2, we'll start with a warm-up, which will be done by one of you, and then proceed with a recap and the agenda of the day. So the first thing of the day will be that we introduce Oikos and updates regarding Oikos. And there will be partner organizations, so friends of Oikos, and they will introduce themselves as well. And after lunch, we want to raise awareness about sustainable development goals. And therefore, we invite you and the local population of Lausanne to join the SDG hiking trail. So while walking through Lausanne, you will see 17 stations, because the SDGs are 17 SDG goals, and you will learn about them. And then afterwards, this is why you have to bring your projects from your chapters, because then we will map your projects and we will look through like where your projects contribute to one or several SDGs. And you can also use this opportunity to see what others are doing and talk about potential collaborations or things like how to bring the SDGs to your university, just like exchange information about your projects and the SDGs. And then we will end the day with a written reflection, what we have learned, and have a networking dinner. So overall goal of the day is really to get to know Oikos and the partner institutions better and learn more about the Sustainable Development Goals. So day 3, we'll start again with a warm-up, and then we continue with a value exercise where you explore what gives you motivation and energy. And after this, we train active listening skills and learn more about powerful questions. And the afternoon will be dedicated to Oikos. So we'll discuss the purpose of the chapter track, and we tell you about the structural changes within Oikos. And since we're facing several changes in our IT structure, we will get to know them within an IT hackathon. And we will end the day with a reflection about our learning. And really the overall goal is to learn about our own values and to create a safe environment, listen without judging, and be open to other opinions and ideas. So then day 4 is like the middle of our meeting. So this is the day where you can sleep 1 hour longer, but it will be a very intense day. In the morning, there will be an open space time, which means you are the one deciding what topics you want to discuss, and according to that, groups will be formed. But really, no worries, there will be enough people there to support you. And the morning also will be used to prepare the refugee simulation game, which takes place in the afternoon. And therefore, we would also need like 5 team leaders to support us in this game. The refugee simulation game was created by the UNHCR, so the United Nations High Commissioners of Refugees, with the intention to create awareness on the experience refugees are facing, problems such as fleeing a country, crossing borders. And we are aware that this is a sensitive and deep subject, and also very emotional. And we therefore will take a reflection walk afterwards, either alone or in groups, to digest this experience and this afternoon. And the day will end with something more lighthearted, the cultural event, and please don't forget to bring some food from your country so we can enjoy that together. And so the overall goal of the day is really like to create awareness on behalf of refugees.
So I'll continue with the next days. So the next day would be day 5. And day 5 is all about group learning, facilitation, and exchange. So we'll have workshops that are going to be organized by you, by the participants. And the goal is to enhance competences to become a better youth leader. So some examples for this could be teamwork, collaborating, design thinking, communication, whatever you would like to organize a workshop about. And I would like to actually ask Lenka if she wants to present her idea for the workshop, so we can all get an idea about what a workshop from the participants could look like. So Lenka, would you like to do that?
Sure. I'd like to share one idea that we had for the workshop. Of course, it refers to the curriculum change on which we are currently working with Jay Christopher and with many Oikos members who are joining the initiative right now. The purpose of the curriculum change is to bring new thoughts, new models of teaching of economics and management education to your universities. So I'm here to accompany all of you who want to shape your universities in terms of what is being taught there, and therefore influence thousands of students at your universities and also faculty and university management. And I'm here to help you. And the offer is to have a workshop on that. So to see how we can actually change curricula at our universities, what we want to be taught, what we feel is missing in our education, and how we as responsible leaders can act in this. So it may be about content, what should be taught, if it should be mainstream economics, if it should be totally different types of economics and management that you may know. And so that will be kind of a knowledge part. And then of course there is a very important personal part, because acting within this field is challenging. You need to overcome a lot of barriers, a lot of obstacles, a lot of patterns. And I believe that many leadership competencies can actually empower us to do it, and therefore really have a global impact. As of now, I'm searching for people who would be interested to run a workshop with this topic. LEAP is about co-creation, and this is the same about the workshop. So you would be the ones shaping the program of the workshop. You would be the facilitators, and I would be here for you to accompany you in this. If you are interested, please send me an email. I am putting this in the chat, and I would be happy to work with you. And since we don't have much time, I see that we could already start maybe next week or the week after during a meeting. And that's it. Thanks for the slot.
Thank you very much for presenting this very, very cool idea. I hope there are some people interested in helping Lenka, and this should also give you an idea about what would be possible as a workshop subject. So this would be the program for the morning, and then we go to the afternoon. There's going to be the LEAP journey, where we go more into details about the next steps of your personal LEAP journey, depending also on the track you have chosen. And the day closes with the music night, where I am here to kindly remember you that you will should bring a song that you want to introduce on the music night. So then we will be done with the day 5. We continue with day 6. Day 6 is nice because we go sightseeing to Geneva. And this is actually the morning activity that is going to take place on the day. And in the afternoon, we'll do a visit to the UNHCR, and we will have a lecture with them on the refugee crisis, on solutions for the refugee crisis, but also on what Oikos could contribute to be part of the solution for the refugee crisis. And then something very special for the evening, it's gonna be a storytelling dinner night, and I would invite Adriana to tell a little bit more about that.
Yeah, the idea was to actually bring refugees so we can share, so they can share their stories. You can share our stories with them. But today I had just a call with someone that's really a fresh idea. And I just wonder what you all think about it. It's in Geneva, there is a place where they serve soup to several people that don't have money. So one idea is actually that we cook for them, to around 100 people, that we buy food and we get their kitchen and just cook for them and talk and hear their stories. So it's just an idea. I don't know if it works. Someone has offered this opportunity to us today, and I just wonder what you think about that. If you want to share, just unmute yourself and let us know what your thoughts.
Okay, I guess I'll try to express my opinion on vocal. I do like it because I find the best way to understand and probably interact with people is to actually serve in a certain way. So I think it will be very interesting if we could contribute and do something for those people and understand them better and hear their stories. Personally, I'm in if it's something that it's doable and you believe that we could manage that. So.
Yeah, I also think that sounds like a good idea. When you mentioned the cooking thing, I don't know how the situation is like in Switzerland, but are there some kitchens where they collect food from supermarkets that are about to throw the food away and then they use the food? Because maybe we could ask one of these operations to donate the food that would be thrown away instead of buying. But other than that, I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
Great idea, Monica. There is Good to Go. There is an app that shows it, and we can actually connect with other people to see it. What is out there? Great, thank you. So I will explore this idea and let's see if it works. I thought it would be a very interesting to actually serve the community of Geneva with that and actually get to know those people. Yeah, so.
I also think it's a great idea because we can dive into more environments and like share with them. And also we have good experience with cooking for a lot of people from the last sleep events. It's always worked fine, and I'm sure we can make it a wonderful evening for all of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a team building activity for all of us as well.
Yes.
Just a question, would some of the refugees like to cook with us?
I don't know, we have to see it, whether this is possible or not. This is all a fresh idea of someone just called me and said that there is an option, so we have to consider all those elements. But it would be really nice to actually, that they can cook with us, Lenka. Yes, go ahead. That's it for my side.
Okay, so if there are not
any... If you have other ideas, just send us an email so we can, and it's really, really great ideas that all you're pouring it here. Really, really nice.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Adriana, for presenting this idea. I also think it's a very, very cool idea. So yeah, I hope that it's gonna take place. And then we already have day 7, which is going to be largely a day of reflection and feedback and feed forward. So we'll start with the introduction of the day and the warm up, and then we dig deeper into the topic of week reflection. So we're going to use creative ways of express how we felt during the week, and just a general reflection on what we maybe take out of the week and what we have learned and where we want to continue our journey. And then after that, we'll do something like a feedback session. So it's going to be a mapping of all the activities you have had, and then also how you felt and what kind of input you have missed, maybe what you would like to see next year, and if there's what kind of improvements we're going to have for the next year. Exactly. And then we're also going to go into the next steps. So very concretely, what kind of activities are going to be next. Exactly. So that is going to be the end of the week. And then the next point is actually about logistics. Alexandra, if I understood it right.
Is it not? Did it not work?
I don't have it. Maybe it didn't.
No, it's weird. Sorry, I put it, but my computer is not really working like I wanted to. But I guess we all know those problems. So I'm just gonna tell you like this, because you will have all the information also in the participants guide that we will send out by this week to all of you, and then you can read all this information again. But just to go through some logistical things. You heard from Hannah that the meeting will start at 2, or like at least it would be great if you could arrive by 2, so you have enough time to check into the hotel and get yourself settled and everything before the actual program starts. We also prepare, because you need to go with the train to come to Lausanne, and it's a quite expensive train ticket. So there are some super saver tickets from the SBB, and we created also a guide for you on how to get those super saver tickets. That is in the that really explains to you how this works, how you can get them. It's also in the participants guide. If you have any questions, let me know. I can help you with that to like make sure you have a cheaper ticket and don't pay 50 in one direction. Then we will be in Lausanne for the whole time. Everything will be covered for you during this time. And on the 30th of October, we will go to Geneva all together with a bus. And this bus is also included is also covered for you. And then we will have 2 days in Geneva, and we will stay at the Geneva hostel. That's also the same hostel where the Future Lab people will stay then afterwards. So you might need to change the room, but you don't need to change the hostel. It's the same hostel. And Stephen, you will get the participants guide by this week. We're still like sorting out the last details, and then we will send it this week. And then on the 31st, the meeting will be over at around 1 p.m. And then you have some time to have lunch. You will need to take care of the lunch at this day for yourself, but there are enough spaces where you can get some lunch or some sandwiches and stuff like this, because in the evening you will get food again from the legislative meeting. And then there will be the legislative meeting that will start at 3 p.m. in the Impact Hub in Geneva, which is the location for the Future Lab also. And there will be a team that will take you there from the hostel at around 2:30, I guess, between 2:30, 2:45, that will go with you together from the hostel to the Impact Hub, so you don't have to worry about how to get there. The legislative meeting is open to everybody. Everybody can join. It's actually really interesting. You can see how OICUS decisions are made. But every chapter has one representative there, because every chapter has one voting right, and therefore one representative can vote. For those representatives that are coming from the LEAP but are not staying for the Future Lab, afterwards, we will cover the whole night from the 31st to the 1st. So please let us know if you're a representative of your chapter and you don't stay for the Future Lab, if you still can stay for the legislative meeting. Let me know, and then I can book a room for you in the hotel. And for those people that are not staying for the Future Lab and are not representatives and still would like to go to the legislative meeting, unfortunately, we cannot cover this night for you then. But you can let me know still, and I can include this in the reservation if you would like to stay from the 31st to the 1st. And but you would need to pay it for yourself. I see we have 3. Diana, what did you misunderstand? Can you explain? Diana? Are you still there, Diana? Yes, this call is for the participants of the LEAP meeting. Good that we could answer your question. Okay. Do you have any other questions regarding the logistics?
Alexander, what about the WhatsApp group?
Good that you mentioned that, Hannah. If you have no other questions so far, if there are some questions that pop up, you can always contact me, no worries. But to make things easier for all of us, and so we can answer your needs like quickly, and that you can also coordinate yourselves for the workshops and everything, we thought, and we also had a good experiences with that, to have a WhatsApp group again. And I would like to know your opinion on that now. If you would like to create a WhatsApp group so you can actually share ideas for workshops, for the open space or the skill workshops, or coordinate with each other. And then also in LASA, coordinate actions like, I don't know, if you're doing morning yoga or morning run. And if you have questions, you could post that in the group, because maybe you have a question that also other people are interested about. And this way they would know as well. So Stephen said that's a good idea.
Okay. Alexandra, when people apply for the program, then you have their phone numbers, right, to create that group.
Sorry, what did you say?
When people apply, then you also get their phone numbers, right? So you could create that group.
Yeah, the form does not always get the phone numbers right, but I would suggest we put the link for the WhatsApp group in the participants guide, and then everybody that would like to join this WhatsApp group can join the group with the link by themselves. This way we don't force everybody who would not like to have WhatsApp or whatever, but you can all join. Yeah.
Yes, and maybe for the workshops, I just thought of that. We can remind that there's also the Podio space where participants can open a discussion if you have an idea what you would like to talk about, but you don't want to do it alone, for example, then just start something on Podio and people can jump in. Mm-hmm. And the WhatsApp group can maybe serve as a quick communication tool with a link to Podio or something like that.
Yes, exactly. Great, thanks for mentioning that. Great.
Maybe also a quick thing about Podio. Don't be afraid if you now use it for the first time. And if you have questions about that, just ask about everything.
Also, I've seen that some people are not on Podio yet. I have added all the people that are on Podio and are accepted and confirmed to the workspace. But if you don't have Podio, please let me know. Please write me an email, and then we can add you to Podio.
Okay, perfect. I think we'll continue then. Thank you for presenting the logistical stuff, Alexandra. Anyways, we wanted to continue with more general questions. If you have any, now we'll all be here to try to answer your questions. Otherwise, you can also, if you can't speak, you can also post them in the chat. I can't look in the chat, but maybe somebody else of the team can do that.
Yes, I can.
Cool. So if you have any question, now's time.
Yeah, I do have several questions. And I was taking notes while you were talking. So first, I was curious when it comes to the sustainability status quo event, when we have to talk about our home country, and since there are multiple chapters, let's say from Germany or from Vienna, many people come. Is it just one person representing the place, or can we choose another country and so on? Yeah, and how long do we need to talk about the country? Is there a time slot dedicated per person? The next question would be...
Let's answer one question, if not people okay. So it's only 3-4 minutes, it's very quick, so you don't need to present anything very, very extensive. The idea of that day is because we are coming from everywhere, so how we understand sustainability might be different. So Tatiana, if you're living in Germany and you feel more the Germany and not the other country, maybe you can do the German or the Austria, whatever country you are. And you can and should share with someone else the task, but you don't necessarily need to look at the whole country, but you can look at your region, your local city. So that might be different than Berlin, might be different than Hamburg, that might be different than Tübingen. So, so people can see the different realities as well.
Okay, thank you. That answered my question. Then I have next question. When it comes to the SDG trail, so we all should bring projects from our chapter, and do we bring projects that we've worked on in the past and we have experience with, or projects that we're currently working, or the future projects, or do we have maybe freedom of choosing, and so on? And what exactly do you mean by bringing the project? Is it writing on the paper, or I don't know?
We're going to do like a fair where everyone can introduce whatever they are doing, and your best practice, your current project. If you have future projects, you can add as well, or past projects that was really successful that you would like to present. That was really nice. Some people bring flyers, some people bring, put their laptop and just put it whatever it was, their impact. And it's really nice time that you can share what you have done and what you're doing, and you all can ask for help as well. Oh, I really, really need help for fundraising, and someone else can say, I'm really good in fundraising, I'm really good in communication, I can help you with that and that. So it's really, really an inspiring day to get to know what the others are doing and also collaborate with each other.
Thank you. And yeah, since you also mentioned about this event, so let's say it's SDG Trail, 17 SDG goals. And so we will be kind of allocating specific event to whatever our events we had at our chapters, which goal do they contribute to? So it has to be written, I assume, right? Or can we also make like a PowerPoint presentation? I don't know.
You can do it whatever you want, but you might also, the part of the SDGs allocation, you can do it afterwards. You will learn about the SDGs, you're gonna learn about the 17 goals, and maybe some people don't know, and then they can see, this event that I have done is focused in SDG 4, And then you can add SDG4. So it's an exercise that all of us will be doing together as well. So it doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily need to know everything now as well.
Got it. Yeah, and one more question. It's about the food event. So I assume it will be, since we have to bring from, we will bring our foods from abroad. I assume it has to be already something pre-cooked, or do we have time to cook there together and share the food?
Fortunately, we don't have time for cooking. You can bring something that is already prepared, and you will be sharing not only with the participants of the LEAP meeting, but we are inviting the Lausanne as a community to come and join the event. So if you want also to decorate and bring decoration or something culture, you can as well. And not only the food, but it's really your optional thing. So you can really share and talk. And you can bring from your country that you're living or the country that you come from or whatever place you would like to bring something.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I have a few more questions. So when it comes to probably logistics reimbursement, so is it we book our transportation and then we get money reimbursed, right?
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You book it and you're gonna get reimbursed after around 2 weeks after the event. You send it to us, the receipts. Don't forget to keep your receipts, and then we will reimburse you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and maximum 400 francs in a second class public transportation.
Sounds good. And yeah, and one more question. It's not important, but so I did see when it comes to the schedule, we had a dinner planned every time, but there was no really lunch written. Is it within the workshop included, like, or is it just going to be spontaneous? And
we will have lunch all together as well.
Okay, so it's well with the workshop.
The agenda, it has the time for lunch as well.
I was just curious.
And for breaks as well. We didn't put it the time for breaks, but don't worry, we'll have time for breaks to go outside, so you can relax and also eating.
Yeah. Thank you so much for answering all the questions. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you for all those questions. It's very important. Not everyone has the courage to ask. Very nice, Tatiana. Thank you. Who else has questions?
I have a question again regarding the food. So we have to make sure that we bring food that is not, that we don't have to cook. So something that we can just buy, like cookies or stuff like this, right?
Chocolates, whatever that it's very traditional for your region. Can be sweets, can be salty. Yeah.
Okay.
Last year we had like a lot of different stuff and baked stuff and also alcohol. If there's some special alcohol from your city, you can bring that.
That'll be easy.
Just make sure it's not too little.
Sorry?
Just make sure it's not too little.
Okay, now that the most important part is made clear, I will say bye to you. And yeah, thanks because I have to go. And thanks for the introduction. I feel like I know what's happening. Bye.
Bye.
I also had a question. I don't know if I'm the only one who is participating in the LEAP Advance but can't go to the meeting. Is there a way I can catch up?
Chloe, there's another one. Sarah, she's not here today though. She couldn't make it, unfortunately. And we will prepare a catch-up guide, kind of like
Great.
With all the things that have been done. So you could go through this with the peer groups, and also basically every peer group can use that as a basis to start their works.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Hi, I have a question over here. So, because I'm not like a participant of the Hong Kong chapter, so I don't really know what to present. So is it okay if I present on some sustainability issues in my own home country and in my region?
Yes, sure. You have to, and also there are not only chapters. There is also external organizations, and so if you are from an university, you can also bring whatever is happening in that university as well, or that organization.
All right, thank you.
Winnie, actually, it would be great if you could present your case, because you
right.
case study, the case study competition, right? So it would be great if you present that.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I was just thinking that if we're so many from Austria and Germany, if anyone feels close to another country where they would like to represent the state of sustainability, then we have more insight. And I think any sort of contribution is valid. So yeah, if there's anything you feel like sharing, this is the place to share it, really. There is no do's and don'ts.
Very good idea. Any one, you could coordinate that in Podio or in WhatsApp, Katie?
I like Podio. I'm not sure how everyone else thinks in here.
Yeah, I think Podio would be really nice.
But probably I would ask on both platforms just to get the maximum number of responses. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I have some problems with Podio. Like, I do not really know how to use it, sort of. Yeah, it seems like a bit difficult at first, and then when you get used to it, maybe it will seem like better than now.
Yeah, you would have already a second topic for the skill sessions, maybe. Maybe you could,
sorry?
Yeah, you might have a topic already for the skill sessions. You could ask around in the group if somebody maybe is very experienced with Podio and could give a lecture to everybody in Lausanne to explain how to use it. Because I think there are a lot of people.
Great. It would be great because I watched a video like which have tips and tricks, and well, yeah, okay, I got some stuff, but not really. So I need some help. Yeah.
Yeah, Podio is always a hot topic. So if you just suggest it for a session, then I'm sure many people are glad to hear more about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't mean that we need to host it. We will find somebody that can host it for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I look forward from you, experienced ones, please.
I have one more question. I'm sorry. That's Tatiana again. It's about the workshops, which there is open space. So it sounds that there are 3 workshops that are available. So not everyone will be participating or should be participating. Am I right?
Yes, there is going to be more than there is. I don't know how many topics will be, but if it's 10 topics, might be 5 topics per hour, 1 hour and a half. And so that means that you won't be participating in every workshop. And that's the squad workshop. And in the open session, that's very open. We can spontaneously do it also there and say, I would like to discuss that X topic. And then people that would like to discuss that with you go to a specific place and discuss that.
So pretty much for this squad, what was the name? I'm sorry.
Squad workshop.
Squad workshop. Again, if those who have the design initiative would organize it, and others will participate and so on, right? So it's not.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that everyone needs to do workshop. So
yeah. Thank you.
Sometimes workshops also tend to be just discussion rounds, so you can open a room for a topic and say a few sentences and then just open a discussion. That's fine. So that takes away pressure to prepare the 2 hours slide set, and you know, that's definitely not expected.
Thank you.
Great. Feel free to ask us questions later on, and I'll give the floor to our coaches to continue.
Okay, so thank you for all the questions. Of course, you always have the possibility to ask more questions if anything pops up. So yeah, probably not everybody has some questions right now, but I know it from myself, maybe a few days later, or so there are other questions, and we're always here to answer all your questions. So we decided to leave out the checkout because we recognized that it had like almost half an hour when we did the check-in, and we know that the time is already like we don't have so much time left. So everything we want to say right now is thank you for your participation, and have all of us who have done the leap during the last years. It would be cool if you find a notebook or a file, or if you create a file on your laptop, something that is just dedicated to reflections for the LEAP program. That could be a first step to into this great journey. So that would just be an inspiration from us. Yeah, and as I said, we are always here to answer any questions that pop up. You can just write an email to leap@oikosinternational.org. Yeah, feel free, don't hesitate if anything comes up. Yeah, so I want to thank you for your attention, and I wish you a wonderful night. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you. I think maybe the others want to say goodbye too.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, and please feel free to ask questions whenever you want, and also join the next webinar when we talk about facilitation, because that can really like inspire you and also open up space for more questions when you think you're not sure if you want to host a workshop or not. Just join us, and you will see that you don't have to be afraid of hosting a workshop. It's really more an open space where you can discuss, and we will hopefully clarify all the questions in the next call. Thank you so much, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah, I think almost everything has been said. Just thank you very much for joining the meeting and for sharing all your animals. It was really fun exercise, I think.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you on the 7th of October. Maybe we can stop the presentation so we can see the face of everyone and say goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye. See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. See you in the webinar.
Bye from me too. See you then.